All right, good morning. I am dragging this morning. I did not want to get out of bed. Struggling. I had a weird dream. This doesn't sound like I'm saying it. I had a weird dream the other night that I was rollerblading through a dark but crowded mall with a YouTuber I fell asleep listening to. Not related to anything, just wanted to share. Fair enough. Can I ask which YouTuber? I've always thought that I would like rollerblading. I never really got into it. I used to go roller skating as a kid. I was never very good at it. But B-dubs. That fits. That really fits, actually. I love B-dubs. He's awesome. But one time I was a little bit older. I don't know, maybe as old as in my 20s. I'm not sure. But I went to a skating rink and did rollerblades, and it was way more natural. It was just easier. I guess because the roller skates articulate on two axes, and the rollerblades kind of keep you rigid. I was pretty good with that, but I never. I don't know. I don't know why. He lives like an hour from me. I didn't know that he lived out there. I guess I remember that he's in Illinois or something. Is that Chicago? Maybe? No, Cubs in Chicago. But B-dubs is... The only reason I know is because Joe Hills will make fun of people's accents, and he did B-dubs one time and said something about a Midwestern, like Iowa. He's in West Michigan. How about that? I did not know that. See, Scar is like right next door to me. I mean, I don't know exactly where he lives, but he's in Portland here somewhere. Figured I would encounter him. I think he's over the river in Vancouver. I'm not really sure, though. He talks about Portland all the time, but I don't know exactly where he's at. And it's not really his obligation to say. Old coworker moved to Portland a couple summers ago, and it's like, nice. Do you know what part? I really need to cut my hair today. Hopefully no idea. I got you. So in other words, you don't know the way home. That's true. I got a diet.
Teach me to find a way.
I didn't warm up at all. Which, as hot as it is in this house, I'm gonna be sweating. Also, I think I hummed some song of yours to my first cat client this morning. It's either Boats of Argorn or The Thirst. Maybe it's nice. Cats love that story about Argorn. Yeah, it really. They're just fascinated by boats on the water. But yeah, she said it needed more fish. That's probably true. But that's what she says every day. I never seem to find the words I need for you, because you've moved all of your things into my soul. Can't even find my thoughts like I used to do. You set my heart spinning out of control, but I'll give it a go. Every day I wanna savor you, say to you how I favor you. Every day I wanna wake to you, beg for you, ache for you. I know some days I take for granted what you do, but it's because you've made yourself part of the whole. I should stop to recognize you like I used to do, when you set my heart spinning out of control. So I want you to know, every day I wanna savor you, say to you how I favor you. Every day I wanna wake to you, beg for you, ache for you. Dum da 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 dee. Every day I wanna savor you, say to you how I favor you. Every day I wanna wake to you, beg for you, ache for you. Sing the song in my water bottle. Oh, that's where the flavoring comes from, huh? You put flavoring in your water? You ache for your water bottle. That's fantastic. I see today is a capo. What do you call that? Seesaw. Capo seesaw. Well, I'll say that 5 times fast. Capo seesaw, capo seesaw, capo seesaw. That's not too bad, I guess. Capo, seesaw, capo, seesaw. Capo, saw, see. Seesaw, capo. I don't, but I'd say I'd sing, but I'd say I did for that. Gotcha. Yeah, I generally prefer just plain water. I am. I'll drink LaCroix every now and then. Most of the time, I only do it, or pretty much, it's just when I go on trips with my daughter. I'll buy that just to have something different. I never have it by here in the house unless I have some left over and bring home with me. And every now and then I drink a soda, but generally I just prefer water. That's just the way that I am. Letting go because I have to. I'd known how deep in love I was. Yeah. What a price for not knowing. You know I was broken too. Wish I'd known then just how much I was. Show you what I had to, some way you'd respond to. I wish I'd known how hard to read I was. Yeah. Surrendering I was showing my heart belonged to you. I wish I'd known just how naive I was. Wish I'd known how deep in love I was. Getting pretty good at that. Getting a lot of practice. It's just like everything else. I have to remember to look ahead and then try to keep talking while I'm tuning, which is hard. So I've been watching. Or not watching a lot, but I've seen a couple of videos where, you know, people are performing live and they're tuning and pretty normal. The biggest thing is they're talking while they do it. So I don't feel as bad about having to do it, but it's when you stop and just don't do anything and people are like, all right, what's going on now? Sometimes, especially when the thing's not cooperating, it's just hard. Like you have to concentrate, practice exactly. Yeah, just got to remember all the little steps and get some anecdotes and jokes and things like that, and just have them kind of on the ready. My one bandmate used to talk. His favorite go-to joke was especially if we'd switch to a song where he was playing a harmonica. He played guitar, but he'd sometimes do the harnessed harmonica, whatever, with it, like Bob Dylan type, folksy type stuff. Anyway, he would when we'd start a song like that, and I was in the process of tuning this, he would say, "You know what the difference between a harmonica player and a banjo player is?" He said, "A harmonica player only sucks on half the notes." I always liked that joke. Felt very. Yeah, total burn. It's a pretty good joke, but most people don't understand how a harmonica works, so that joke only works for musicians mostly. But that's all right. It was a joke of endearment, so I'll take it. Whatever that is, a joke of endearment. Roast of endearment. That's better. In the flock, he flies all alone, waiting the day. Today, if someone sees something in him and his permission to be great, wait, but it's his fault they were wrong. He's not following the song that they played. Go on, forget me if you can't even let me explain. Okay. On I go, up on the rock, up on the stone and far away. Whoa, the mountains holding me down. On the day he came back, he was violently attacked by the plagues he betrayed. His family was gone, they were killed when he had run away. Afraid they'd been fought by an enemy so debilitating that accusations waited of the guilt of the fated. I know that they're gone. You're not following along what I say. Hey, on I'd gone, up on the rock, up on the stone and far away. Whoa, the mountains were holding me down. Not let me go. If I'd have died, who'd ever known? But that lonely fate is all the purpose that I've ever found. So what's left for me to humbly confide if I'm to blame? I'm no longer whole. Don't wanna rock, don't wanna roll far away. I don't want the burden of leaving my home. Oh, I go up on the rock, up on the stone and not far away. Whoa, the mountains are holding me down. Shock, welcome in. Thank you for the dancing emotes. I don't have a song list command yet. I should probably put my publish my set list somewhere. I do have the lyrics posted in my Discord, and you don't have to you can just join and it's there. Yeah, I definitely need to publish a set list. That's a good idea. Let me put that on my list to do after. But I don't have I don't do requests or anything, at least not yet. But that's a great idea with the set list. Publish set list somewhere. Welcome, man. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope I can add to that. Mine's kind of been a rough start, but it's getting a little bit better. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I didn't want to go to bed last night, so I was up late. That always messes everything up. Yeah, I did a count the other day. I have about almost 40 songs that I do that are in my rotation. Today I'm doing the exact same songs as yesterday. I just did them in a different order because, as I said, I was struggling to wake up this morning and get going, and been kind of in a general funk anyway, I guess, but I got up anyway. I also had to do my walk later. I usually get up early and do the walk, and then while I'm on the walk, I kind of warm up my voice and warm up my body and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't do any of that today. I just came in cold. Cup of coffee, and that's it. Just listening along while I don't step phone. Oh, nice. What part of the world are you in? Hey, you woke up. That's true. That's a W. That's a W. I figured I would just wake up, get my coffee, go live, and light these folks on fire. To visit the Philippines. I walked onto that stage, unknowing how it might go. Suddenly I started to play. My nervousness was apropos. It seemed like 20 minutes passed as I fumbled through those first 3 notes. International broadcast. I blinked and smiled and cleared my throat, but then the voice inside me raged unconfused. Light these folks on fire, lay your bones on the line. Leave this world inspired. It's time to fly. Walked off of that stage where the last 58 years go. It's been 15 since I even played. My nostalgia is apropos when it seems like 20 minutes passed since I tried to set the world afloat. And now I've reached the end at last, sitting alone in a tiny boat. A voice inside me dazed and confused. Light these folks on fire, lay your bones on the line. world inspired. It's time to fly. Fire, lay your bones on the line, leave this world inspired, and you'll never die. Light these folks on fire, lay your bones on the line, leave this world inspired. It's time to fly. Nice. That one went pretty well. I just like maybe the third stream I've played that back in the rotation, and finally it felt like I knew how to play it. It's another one. There's one verse in there I'd like to change, but I haven't come up with something new yet, so it's stuck there till I do. That's songwriting for you. It's never done. Always a little tweak you can do. And then you go and you play with somebody else, and it takes a whole new thing when someone is adding the different pieces to it. It's almost like the song enters into its chapter 2. Hear the chug-a-lug on the drum, marching on to the beating of my heart, love. Little piece of my soul pouring out like a stream in a river of fire, love. Are you listening? What do I need to do to get through to you? Are you listening? You are the hero of my chapter 2. Blistering rolls on my banjo, dancing with the energy of fireflies, love. Come on and listen to me wave on my guitar with the enthusiasm of 1,000 admirers, love. Perfect. Are you listening? What do I need to do to get through to you? Are you listening? You are the hero of my chapter 2. Nuanced melody leading you to adventure in my arms of love. Are you listening? What do I need to do to get through to you? Are you listening? You are the hero of my chapter 2. hope you rolled your eyes too, because I did that especially for you. I can read the room. I know, obviously when once people start noticing a thing, you got to kind of like back it down. So I don't want to do it on every song, but I had a feeling that would make you. I don't think so, but I think a smirk. Fair enough. Yeah, it's these strings working again. I really need to figure out that rattle, but that's unlikely to happen soon. I got a number one priority this week is I got to get ready for that show this weekend. I just drag my feet and procrastinate like any other. Every other thing. I'm just waiting to the last minute. Somewhere along the line, I drifted so far off. By the time I could noticed it was over. And while I long for other times, I'm not dismissing now at all. But I wonder if it all will end. I'm laughing at the closure. Not the right vibe for this song. I'm out here in the wild, losing sight of what started it all. Life is a series. Life is a series of life, wonderful over your shoulder. And I'll wait for a sign that I'll make it home. I'm waiting for, always waiting for a sign that I can go home. Blooper reel. Going back now doesn't even make sense. Not like I'm living a desolate life. It's just I realize there's more life than I can live. So you don't need her. I'm pretty happy with the time that I've spent, but it's not close to what I pictured. And I spent countless hours appraising what is and what isn't. Out of my control it'll end. Probably some way I could have never contrived. Maybe she was holding you back. And I'll wait for a sign that I'll make it home. I'm waiting for a sign that I can go home. And I'll wait for a sign that I'll make it home. I'm waiting for, always waiting for a sign that I can go home. Another thing that I want to add to the stream is it wouldn't, with just a handful of viewers is not as good, I don't think, but something down the road, if I'm ever averaging like 8-9 people, I want to do a bot that tracks a certain emote during a song, and depending on the number of times that emote appears, like with a cap per person based on the ratio of people. So if there's like, I don't know, 10 people in chat and 6 use the emote, and maybe like 3 levels, each one can have a level 1, level 2, level 3. So if one person uses it a lot, that they would be a level 3 entry. Anyway, based on that, it builds bigger applause. So when I finish the song, it does applause based on that. I think that'd be really cool. But the only thing that's really stood in my way of even making that, I could have made it already, is finding the actual sounds to use, because like I can't find somewhere where it's like I can find lots of different levels of applause. I've got like 3 people clapping in a room, and then all the way up to like this huge theater. But it'd be nice if it was more consistent, where it was like it sounded like the same venue with more people clapping. I just haven't found that yet. I to be fair, I haven't looked that hard either, but I feel like that'd be a cool little thing, because then it gives a little bit of feedback. Of course, I don't even listen in headphones anymore, but it gives a little feedback, like, oh, the song's over, and I don't know. But when without that feedback, it's kind of a weird thing to get used to. It's fine now. But compared to a live show, people are, you get that feedback. Of course, most of the venues I play, you still don't hear clapping. Like, it's almost like people are just annoyed that they're trying to have, you're playing like dinner somewhere or whatever. It's like people are annoyed that you're interrupting their conversation. But that's the small music scene. It can be a pretty tough pill to swallow, but how could I know you were preying upon the first thing that came along? I was sure it was love by the day. Maybe that's not much. Thinking maybe if I played you a song, you'd open up your trust. Behind these walls was where you belong, just part in the dust. I'm telling you, you left base only on lies. That's a tough pill to swallow. It's worse than if you had died. I can't make sense of it all, no. It's torture watching you move on. My heart won't stop this longing for you. That you're gone, but it seems so freaking rushed. It seems like only a second beyond that moment we first touched. It's gotta be you left base only on lies. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's worse than if you had died. I can't make sense of it all, no. It's torture watching you move on. My heart won't stop this longing for you. based solely on lies. It's a tough pill to swallow. You're left based solely on lies. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's worse than if you had died. I can't make sense of it all, no. It's torture watching you move on. My heart won't stop, it's longing for you. The applause sound when it's just me here can be snizzers sipping. Snizzers sipping. Yes, snizzers sipping. I like it. Scissor sipping. That would actually sound really cool. That would be kind of cool to have, and people could have custom lauding, whatever sounds. I have not had. No, I had one time so far. I've had songs back to back with the same capo, "Folks on Fire" and "Chapter 2." Chapter 2. This is an interesting juxtaposition of songs here because they're very similar. It's the same kind of feeling. But one is more kind of anger, frustration, and the other is just sad, I guess. This is Our Photographs. that one is the next one I'm going to record. Speaking of which, I guess today I'm going to release it, so it'll start appearing sometime today, but the idea is that it'll be live tomorrow sometime-ish. Looking forward to that one, but then I'll start recording our photographs. Probably not this week, though, because I've really got to get ready for that gig, and I can't seem to concentrate on. But I was just thinking during this song, this is I don't know if maybe you can see it in this camera. My picks, I actually use, I've got a punch that recycles credit cards, and like you just punch out like the shape from the credit card, and I've been using these for years now. But when they're brand new, like some credit cards just work better than others. But this one has been great. It doesn't have like this plastic film on it. At first they get kind of like sharp edges, but then they wear down and they're fine. But they actually wear out quicker than other picks, at least for me. And this has been my favorite. I really like the positioning of the numbers on it because it gives me like a little grip. And I have a couple of others here that are close, but they don't feel the same when I hold them. So I always like flock to this pick, but it's starting to really wear down now. And it's really rounded off, so it doesn't pick quite as sharply when I play. But BRB, no worries. I'm not going anywhere for another 20 minutes or so. Wow, I'm going slow today. Am I talking that much? I guess there was a time in the beginning I was working on some stuff, but let's do the new song. I wrote this one on stream the other day, Saturday. I wrote this one. And I don't know why I keep it in the rotation so much. It's I guess just to practice, kind of get it into my brain. I need every song that I can get for this gig on Saturday. It's 2.5 hours. So I guess if I talk a lot, I can squeeze it. But I want to try to do all 37 that I've got for a stream. But da da doo, da da doo. Trace the shadow's face before the evening comes. Take it away. Or maybe change the window's place and try to squeeze a little time out of the day. Da da doo, da da doo. Drain the shallow lake of all the deviating thoughts you wanna play. Or maybe change the widow's face so that her grieving doesn't even start that way. Da-da-doo, da-da-doo. Just so you don't think about it. Da-da-doo. Don't think about it. Da-da-doo. Da-da-doo. Right. Break free of this capo. I almost said clamping my style. Does that work? This capo's clamping my style. Yeah. That's accidentally a pretty good joke. It's my specialty. Accidental humor. What? It was it was divine intervention. Clearly, a greater power put that in my brain. Come on, admit it. You know it was good. It was great. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. I think this conversation's overblown. I'll pick up all the pieces of the stones I've thrown. We keep on spending too much time alone, and we may never heal these bonds we broke. This is not a suck it up sort of thing. We gotta lock it up another way. And oh, I feel like you don't know what we became. How do I feel like you're not throwing it all away? This is not a suck it up sort of thing. We gotta lock it up another way. Oh, I feel like you don't know what we became. How do I feel like I'm not throwing it all away? Oh, I feel like you don't know what we became. How do I feel like we're not throwing it all away? I love telemarketers. Yeah, I never answer the phone. Took me forever to find it, but I knew there was an emote for that. That's a really good emote. Far. How do you even? I cannot like even like the emotes I had for my Minecraft channel. It was too many. Like I never used them all. Like I just can't. I can't keep track of emotes. I don't know how people do it, but it's I guess that's a skill that I'll never have. I'm okay with that though. I have like a dozen maybe that I just kind of I make them work. So I would have never even remembered that emote existed, let alone that it's there. But that is a very appropriate emote. How's everyone doing? Well, I mean, it's just me, you, Little Rick's cat. Maybe Shock is still there, but they were going to sleep. So they're asleep and having dreams of rollerblading through them all. Storms are coming, I hear rain. Rollerblading through a mall. Ask Little Rick's cat, she knows. You said you were going home to sunny California. You're gonna visit your mom and tell your dad I said hi. I'll probably miss you. The weatherman says no clouds and record highs, blue skies, warm nights until the end of time. I pick up when the phone rings and I start wondering why you lied. 'Cause I hear rain on the telephone. Doesn't matter what you're saying anymore. I should've known. Storms in Tennessee, and I remember you told me about that flame, but it was years ago, so you know it won't be long. I'm as good as gone. It's shaking me so hard. I wrote a country song, and that's saying something more than nothing. Who the hell am I? 'Cause I hear rain on the telephone. Doesn't matter what you're saying anymore. I should've known. I hear rain on the telephone. Doesn't matter what you're saying anymore. I should've known. Doesn't matter what you're saying anymore. Dang rain. And I even lied because I said I never answer the phone. Who picks up when the phone rings? Ridiculous. I guess these next two songs swapped places from yesterday. One came first, the other came second. Surprise. I know that's pretty amazing. I'm just gonna start playing all my songs all at once. It'll make the stream shorter. I don't have to work so hard. Come on, guitar. Quit being dumb. Thank you. It says the same thing to me, so don't worry about it. We're always roasting each other. But I guess this order today, it'll be chaotic like Sunday. Sunday was pretty chaotic. Blame the guitar. Look, I blame the guitar blames me. It's fine. It's a love-hate relationship like that. Anyway, this order today is probably a little more chronological. We're going to start with Colorful and then go into Bad Baby Ducks. But not right away because I have to capo, and it'd be great if I could just smoothly transition, but that's not my style. So here we go. him here, it's the end of the road. No passage left, though so much was not that long ago. And I cannot believe my eyes. No sadness and no hope or piety. I am laughing less, even though I wasn't trying to be. But I cannot believe my eyes. Colorful fire on a whistle. Colorful fire on a whistle. Stop him here, it's the end of the road. I'm laughing less, even though I wasn't trying to be. But I cannot believe my eyes. He just stood there staring at the wall, hoping not to find out that the world was growing colder, and screaming silently he sank into the mystery he saw, trying to hold it once before it got away. And I cannot believe my eyes. Colorful fire on a whistle. 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 And now, because I already spoiled the surprise, that was the story of the fifth baby duck. Thank you. I was telling Little Rick's Cat earlier, I want to make a little applause bot, but I haven't, and I probably won't for a long time. And since I'm streaming every day, it's funny because to me anyway, because I talk about these things, and like I'll literally say it every day for 3 weeks. But eventually, I think well, I guess I've only been streaming for 3 weeks, but I mean, I said that about the Spotify links, and I finally got those in my the little messages that pop up now. It's weird. Every day in my chat, my name shows as a different color. It's almost always surprising. And it's like, let's hear about those bad baby ducks. I saw 4 baby ducks splashing in a puddle. Mama dove nowhere to be seen. But when she sees those baby ducks, they're gonna be in trouble. Got mud all over their brand new blue jeans. Now I don't know why Mama always does the wash. It's just a job that she got stuck with. When she loves those baby ducks and those skinny jeans they got out there running amok in. By the tail feathers and fumbling in a line. I think they're gonna get it when they get back. But once they got out of the weather, clean and dry inside, Mama just asked them if they enjoyed their little trek. Mama's always content to love those moments she's got. Whether you think she'd wanna thrash those little ducks. And you see Mama's still remembering last week when she was chasing down 5 little muddy ducks. And it's because the 5 ducks were released and a new batch of 4 baby ducks came in. That's clearly that's the lore we've established. I didn't know you had to stream until you. Yeah, I've been very explicit about not advertising it. It's not much of a secret that I'd gotten pretty disenchanted with streaming before, and I was constantly battling between. I liked streaming, but I didn't like some of the sort of things that went in a weird way that I didn't expect them to. So I was like, I just need to reset, and finally I decided to do that. And in music, I'm not working now. I don't have a day job, so I was like, I'm going to use this time to try to do something with music and make it happen. But I've been pretty adamant, like, I want to really feel like my stream is very much organic and very much community built around my music. Not to be self-centered, but I mean, I'm the performer, right? But like, I just felt like before it was, with raids and sort of these shared community things, it just always felt like some kind of quid pro quo thing. So I'm just trying to be completely organic this time. So I just hang out and chat and listen while I work pretty much every day. Yep, pretty much every day. And I appreciate that. It's awesome. And if nothing else, it makes a big difference having one person listening. I mean, I can pretend that I'm playing to someone, but having someone actually there, it really changes, like, psychologically how you perform. So I think I just took my capo off for no reason. It's all right. This is the last song of the day, and it is on Spotify, which, because I got one more. Don't kick me out yet. Jeez. Glad I get to be in chat. No, I appreciate you being here. I like I say, I just want to feel like I just had this constant looming sense of like all this hidden like expectations and obligations, and but I like performing and I like having my music out there, and like, how do I do that? There's more. One more. Jeez. This is called The Victim. And I think it's actually the last song I released on Spotify, but I have a new one coming out, like I said, tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to getting that one out there. I love it. I don't, I've only had one other person be like blown away by it, but that's more than usual. I never have anyone blown away by my songs, so or not that I know about, right? Sometimes people are, maybe, and they don't express it. Anyway, here's The Victim. Let's go. You wouldn't know spared you your life. Stab someone in the back, then try to claim it's suicide. The only victim you've ever known is you. And you hate everyone who won't agree with you. You blame choking on a French fry, blindness on the night, being frozen on a wildfire, or judgment on inside. You denied that the plane was flying. If it helped you to believe that the world left you behind. You wouldn't know dignity if it buried you alive. Accuse the world of being slow while you ask it for more time. You're the only one who matters to you. And you hate everyone who won't agree with you. You blame choking on a French fry, blindness on the night, being frozen on a wildfire, or judgment on inside. You denied that the plane was flying. If it helps you to believe that the world left you behind. You blame choking on a French fry, blindness on the night, being frozen on a wildfire, or judgment on inside. Only one place you can get that. You denied that the plane was flying. If it helped you to believe that the world left you behind. It's a nice little flub to get you through the rest of your day. All right, as usual, I'll be live again tomorrow. Hopefully earlier. Hopefully I get to bed at a reasonable hour tonight and sleep well and get up and ready to rock and roll. If not, I'll be live at some point. And Nelly, I usually go live at 10 a.m. But it kind of fluctuates. I just try to stream every day if I can, and ideally in the morning. That way, I've got the afternoon to work. Try to do something that's productive toward like long term, making money. Even though so far I've been in this quote unquote role for a month, and I haven't been like super diligent, but I'm getting there. So it's a good stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully I can all good. I mean, I appreciate you just popping in as always, just saying hi. I have no expectations of people. Just, like I say, I'm just trying to build a community of people who like my music and who, want to be here with it. So again, I'll be live tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.